If you've missed out on last week's crypto news, we've got your back. Today, we're covering the events of the 15th of July to the 21st of July. For those of you who don't have much time, these are the headlines of the week. BlackRock's Larry Fink: Bitcoin is a legitimate financial instrument. BlackRock surpasses 10.6 trillion record assets under management, boosted by ETF inflows. Donald Trump eyes Jamie Dimon or Larry Fink for Treasury Secretary. Where is Bitcoin's price going next? Grayscale launches AI-focused crypto fund. XRP's price surged. What happened? Over a third of Mt Gox's Bitcoin has been returned to creditors even as BTC tests the $65,000 mark. Mt. Gox hit by potential brute force login attempts. Tornado Cash sees 1.9 billion resurgence this year despite its sanctions. And lastly, the Pokemon company to release official Pokemon NFTs. A lot happened this week around our beloved ETF funds and their different personalities. Let's start it off with BlackRock and Larry Fink. It has been a bit quiet around the BlackRock CEO Larry Fink lately, but beginning of last week, he made an appearance on CNBC and had a few things to say. The guy who was one of the largest skeptics towards Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies for years now emphasized that Bitcoin is a legitimate financial asset and should be part of every investor's portfolio. Fink highlighted Bitcoin's potential for uncorrelated returns and financial control, especially in times of economic uncertainty, advocating it as a viable alternative instrument amid concerns of currency debasement.
As you know, I was a skeptic. Yes, I was a proud skeptic. And I studied it, learned about it, and I came away saying, okay, my opinion 5 years ago was wrong. Here's my opinion today. This is what I believe in today. I believe the opportunity today. I believe Bitcoin is legitimate.
BlackRock posted better than expected Q2 earnings with assets under management rising to 10.6 trillion. BlackRock's ETFs saw record inflows with 83 billion bought in Q2 2024 and over 150 billion year to date. The iShares Bitcoin Trust IBIT, the largest Bitcoin ETF, added 4 billion in assets during the quarter and now holds 19.4 billion in Bitcoin, influencing market prices with its trading activities. Another well-known Bitcoin and crypto skeptic made some news last week, namely Jamie Dimon. Donald Trump is considering JP Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon for the role of Treasury Secretary in his potential cabinet. This follows a private meeting between Trump and major CEOs, including Dimon and Apple's Tim Cook, where Trump proposed cutting corporate tax rates to 20%. Dimon has expressed both support and criticism for Trump. He acknowledged some of Trump's policies like NATO and tax cuts, but also praised Biden's bipartisan infrastructure efforts. Despite this, Dimon has also encouraged support for other Republican candidates like Nikki Haley, for example. In past statements, Dimon claimed he could beat Trump in an election, later retracting his comments. He has shown a neutral stance, aiming to work with whoever is president and emphasizing unity against violence and hate, especially after the recent assassination attempt on Trump. Now, what does this mean for crypto? Well, we have to see. It's hard to see through this man with many changing faces and opinions. Just back in December, Jamie Dimon told lawmakers that he would pull the plug on the crypto industry.
Because you just think the whole thing just is
going to zero?
Going to zero and it's fake?
Bitcoin itself is a hyped up fraud.
A few months later, it was revealed that JP Morgan holds several spot Bitcoin ETFs. Lately, Jamie Dimon has shown a more favorable stance towards Bitcoin and crypto. Trump mentioned Dimon's change in an interview, highlighting a newfound respect for the technology itself. Trump himself has embraced Bitcoin and crypto, aligning with pro-crypto figures and supporting the industry's growth in the US. He has made significant crypto investments and plans further NFT releases. Trump's crypto-friendly approach contrasts with the current administration stance, aiming to position the US as a leader in the crypto space.
And if you like crypto in any form, and it comes in a lot of different forms, if you're in favor of crypto, you better vote for Trump.
But that's not all. Jamie Dimon is not the only person being considered as Treasury Secretary. Now the New York Post brought Larry Fink, the guy we just talked about, into play. Apparently, Donald Trump and Larry Fink, Blackrock CEO, share a surprising and beneficial relationship. Fink managed Trump's investments and continues to advise him on economic matters despite their differing political views and Fink's past focus on ESG investing. Who will end up being Treasury Secretary? We shall see. One thing is for sure, this election cycle is heating up. With all of those happenings, what's going to happen to Bitcoin and its price? Bitcoin has been showing promising signs lately despite the significant dip caused by Mt. Gox and the German Bitcoin sell-off. ARK Invest's report highlighted a strong recovery after Bitcoin fell below its 200-day moving average. The selling pressure has now eased though, and Bitcoin has rallied over 70% in the recent days. In general, US Bitcoin ETFs have seen a surge, attracting $2 billion in July, pushing their total holdings to over 900,000 BTC, valued at more than $60 billion US. This influx signals strong market demand and renewed investor confidence, with BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin Trust holding the most Bitcoin amongst the ETFs, just as we mentioned. Bitcoin's price has spiked to $67,000 US, nearing its old all-time high of $69,000. Positive market sentiment and technical indicators suggest further growth, with Bitcoin successfully retesting its previous highs as new support. Additionally, Trump's recent endorsement and changing views of influential figures like Jamie Dimon add to Bitcoin's appeal. Overall, Bitcoin's strong recovery, substantial ETF inflows, and positive sentiment indicate a promising outlook with the potential for further growth and potentially new all-time highs. More from the fund front, Grayscale has introduced the Grayscale Decentralized AI Fund, which invests in tokens of AI-focused blockchain protocols such as Near, Render, Bitensor, Filecoin, and Livepeer. The fund is available to accredited investors and will rebalance holdings quarterly. Following the announcement, the prices of the involved tokens rose by 1 to 3% within the hour, according to CoinGecko data. Grayscale's head of product and research, Raihane Sharif Asghari, highlighted the fund's aim to capture growth at the intersection of blockchain and AI, emphasizing the protocol's potential to address risks associated with AI technology through decentralization and transparency. The XRP army is rubbing their hands after a long-awaited price surge of XRP this week. But what happened? XRP has jumped nearly 7% to $0.618 US, hitting a 3-month high due to its underbought status and renewed whale interest. From its local low of $0.381 US on July the 5th, it has risen by about 62%, outperforming the broader crypto market, which increased by 24.5%. Google Trends data shows a spike in searches for XRP since June, indicating growing retail interest. This surge in attention is similar to previous price rallies and is accompanied by increased XRP holdings among retail investors with 100 to 1,000 tokens. Where do you think XRP's price is going? Let us know in the comments down below. We've talked about Mt. Gox for a while now, and the news keep on coming. More than 36% of the nearly 142k Bitcoin owed to Mt. Gox creditors has been distributed. This comes as BTC prices have been testing the 65,000 mark, rising to 66,000 before a slight correction to 64,800. Despite rising prices, there are anxieties about a potential sell-off by creditors receiving their share of the 9 billion Bitcoin pile. The Mt. Gox trustee indicated initial lump sum payouts by October, but it's unclear if creditors will hold or sell their Bitcoin. At the same time, Mt. Gox creditors report a surge in unauthorized login attempts, raising fears of a brute force attack. The Mt. Gox insolvency subreddit saw multiple users receiving notifications of failed login attempts, increasing concerns about a possible data breach. Following the login attempts, the Mt. Gox claims website went down for maintenance, displaying a "please check back shortly" message. Do you remember Tornado Cash? Tornado Cash is a crypto mixer, a service designed to enhance the privacy and anonymity of cryptocurrency transactions. Think of it as a digital version of a magic cloak for your crypto transactions, making them harder to trace back to you. So Tornado Cash was sanctioned by the OFAC back in October 23. Now it has seen a substantial increase in deposits, receiving 1.9 billion in the first half of 2024, a rise of 50% from the entire sum of 2023 deposits. Despite sanctions, it remains popular among hacking groups for laundering funds. Notable transfers include 76 million from the Polynex exploit hacker and 166 million and 48 million from the Heco Bridge and Orbit Chain exploits, respectively. The sanctions on Tornado Cash are being legally challenged by several industry figures and firms, arguing they are unconstitutional. Co-founders face various legal issues, with Alexei Pertsev in prison, Roman Storm pleading not guilty to money laundering charges, and Roman Semenov remaining at large. Lastly, something exciting. It was already rumored for a while if the Pokemon company was getting involved with NFTs after posting a job that required knowledge in blockchain and NFT technology. Now the evidence is growing. The Pokemon company has filed a patent detailing plans to release official Pokemon NFTs. These digital cards can be traded on the blockchain as non-fungible tokens. Nevertheless, Pokemon fans are skeptic towards NFTs. They worry about the impact on the authenticity and value of Pokemon content and products. However, the Pokemon company has confirmed that the upcoming Pokemon trading card game Pocket will not incorporate non-fungible tokens. What do you think about Pokemon potentially using NFT technology? Let us know in the comments down below. Folks, I thought I'm done here, but apparently not. News just broke that Joe Biden decided to drop out of the presidential campaign, endorsing Kamala Harris as the Democratic nominee for 2024's presidential election. And you know what? The markets are already reacting and moving, so we shall see how the week will kick off. That's it with a recap from calendar week 29 of 2024. If this video was helpful, please make sure to leave us a like. Also make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell down below to not miss any crypto news moving forward. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.